Good afternoon, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Carley with Astro. I'm here to do your 3-day love reading for September 7th through the 10th. I do apologize for the delay. That new moon just zapped me yesterday, and so I am posting a day late, but I hope that you guys will bear with me as I get used to the schedule of being a YouTuber. Thank you so much for being here. I did go ahead and do my prayer in advance because I just want to cut down on time and make sure I give you guys the bulk of your reading as opposed to you just watching me shuffle cards, okay? So Spirit, I just want to come to you now and ask, what is the challenge for Cancer here in love? Okay, so the challenge today, Cancer, is actually possibly you. You're in love here. You're definitely in love, or you are just someone that is in control of your emotions and that knows the right and wrong time for you to express them. But because this is a love reading and you're the King of Cups, I'm thinking that this is definitely you, Cancer. So this challenge is crossover by you wanting to give something to someone, you wanting to present your cup of love to someone, you wanting to present an offer of stability, an offer of, just romantic courtship in general. The King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is the only Pentacle Knight, or is the only Knight in general that knows exactly what they want and that will see it through. The Knights can sometimes be a little bit fickle, but the Knight of Pentacles is different in that when they actually decide who and what they want and they put that energy into that person, that is what they expect to achieve here. And so you, Cancer, today are crossover with wanting to achieve a stable relationship with someone in general. Let's see what's on your mind. What's on Cancer's mind subconsciously in love these next 3 days? So it's your wish fulfillment. It's your 9 of Cups. Cancer, what's on your mind here is your happiness with the love of your life, with the person who is supposed to be your divine partner. And so on a subconscious level, you're definitely focused throughout the day, no matter what it is you're doing, on achieving this goal of this 9 of Cups. All right, so what happened in the past to make Cancer feel this way? So in the past, Cancer, you did take some time to rest. You did take some time to rest your mind. You may have ended a relationship with someone and you did take that time in order to heal before you step forward into something new. In the past, you felt like it wasn't the right time frame for you to present any pentacles to anyone. And you were more focused on just recovering, okay? All right, and what's happening with Cancer on a conscious level? Why is Cancer focusing on love on a conscious level here within the next 3 days? So Cancer, you feel like you are in your strength when you are in love. And so when you are not, you feel as if your strength is lost. You feel as if you've lost your strength when you ended whatever emotional relationship that you had in the past. And so here, Cancer, consciously you're just thinking that if you were able to give your pentacle to the person that matches your energy, that you will find your strength again, that you need that partner in your life in order for you to feel strong. And I don't necessarily feel, sometimes the strength card can come out as a codependent energy. I don't necessarily feel that with this particular reading, with this particular card today. I just feel as if having a partner is important to you. Being in love is a major part of your personality, of who you are and who you want to be. And so you just feel as if you're not in your strength if you don't have that person in your life. Okay? So what are you going to do in the near future, Cancer, concerning love? What are you going to do in the near future? Okay, so Cancer, in the near future, you might not trust your intuition. You might go against this call here to gather your strength. And you might decide to rush into a situation. We do see a Queen of Pentacles here, so you might be interested in a Virgo. You might be interested in an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus here. But in general, you might just not trust your intuition. You might rush into something because you are the King of Cups. You like being in love. It does look like you have taken some time, to rest. So I don't necessarily see you making a decision that will cause you strife, but I don't feel like you have fully gathered your strength simply because that came out as something that is on your mind. Okay, let's see what Cancer is gonna do. What are Cancer's actions here? So Cancer, your next actions are to isolate yourself, honestly. So Cancer, you might go against your inclination of readiness and actually pull yourself back from entering into anything new. Your intuition is letting you know that, you know, you are ready for something. Your intuition might even be letting you know that someone is coming toward you. Some earth sign here, since I did see that Queen of Pentacles and you do have the Knight of Pentacles showing up here. So someone might actually be coming toward you, presenting you with what could be your Nine of Cups. And you might be going against your better judgment and isolating yourself and isolating this person because you don't feel strong. Let's get some more insight here, Spirit. So what is the overall reason for this King of Cups being the challenge for Cancer? What is the reason for the King of Cups being this challenge crossed over by a Nine of Pentacles? What is causing this challenge to be crossed over this way? Okay. So what might be causing this is that you might have put a lot of effort here into an earth sign. Your earth sign might have put a lot of effort into you. I'm sorry, y'all. And you might be feeling like it was wasted effort. You might not necessarily be feeling that it was worth you putting in that amount of effort. This might have even happened with a relationship in the past, okay? This might have happened with someone that you were with prior. And so you put in a lot of work into that relationship and it just didn't work out. And so now that this new person is presenting their love to you, you're not sure that you want to accept it. And in fact, you might decide not to accept it simply because you do feel still a little bit raw from what you've experienced in the past. Okay. Oh, we got one flip out. So yeah, your hopes and fears are that you will be able to overcome the pain that you're still dealing with on a mental level. You're really, really, really hoping that you can overcome this pain. You're hoping that you won't miss out on any new opportunities here. What's most likely to happen in the future, though? So what's most likely to happen is you might avoid disaster, okay? Even though in the near future it does show you, you know, not listening to your intuition, it is very possible, and I am going to dig a little deeper here, but it's very possible that you realize that this new opportunity here is waiting for you and ready for you before you blow it up. Okay, Cancer, so you might avoid self-sabotage here. Okay, I want to know more about this High Priestess reverse. So what is Cancer doing in the near future that causes them to get this High Priestess reverse? So Cancer, in the near future, you are experiencing some form of justice, okay? You are experiencing some form of justice. You might be going through a divorce, all right? And that might be why you are feeling like you can't really trust your intuition. Maybe you trusted someone to be your forever after. Maybe you trusted someone to be with you until the end of time, and they completely betrayed your trust. And so you ended up having to separate from them. You ended up having to end something that you felt was foundational in your life. And so because of that now, you just don't trust your own intuition. You feel like, man, if I made that wrong choice then, I could easily make the wrong choice now. Okay? I want to get two more here for Cancer. Why is Cancer feeling like the High Priestess reverse? Okay, so Cancer, we got the two. All right, we got the two. So yeah, you definitely are going through some form of divorce or separation from someone who may have been a fire sign. You're definitely going through a divorce or separation from someone that you had a lot of passion for. This might have been a karmic lover. This might have been a decision that you had to make against your better judgment. Okay. This might have been a decision that you didn't necessarily have control over, okay? But you did definitely have some form of divorce here. We have Justice and Lovers reversed. So some form of ending of something that you felt was a soulmate connection, okay? And it's just caused you to lose your passion towards love. It's just caused you to feel like it doesn't really make sense for you to put your energy into something new. It's caused you to lose connection with your higher self, and it's caused your intuition to just falter simply because You went through something that traumatic. A divorce is very traumatic, and it makes sense that your emotions would, lead you to feel this way. All right. Spirit, I want to get some more insight here on this Three of Cups reverse. What is Cancer doing? Three of Cups reverse. So Cancer, you're just not balanced here. You're not emotionally balanced. You just, again, you might rush into doing something reckless. You might go out, party. You might, get literally drunk. We're seeing a lot of water here. You are the King of Cups, Cancer. And y'all tend to have addictive personalities from time to time. You do tend to drink from time to time. Nothing's wrong with drinking at all whatsoever. But when you're numbing yourself with the alcohol, you might have a problem, okay? So because I am seeing a celebration, but it is in the reverse, okay? And I am seeing temperance reverse. I am thinking that you might just be getting sloshed. I mean, you might be getting schwasted. Just blitzed. I mean, I'm sorry to say that like that, Cancer, but that might be what's happening here. Let's get some more insight on temperance and these Three of Cups reversed for Cancer. Yeah, you're out of control. Literally. You're out of control. You have taken your hands off the motorcycle. You are driving full speed ahead with no helmet. You have people around you that don't have your best interests at heart. And so you're just partying. You're just, you're not using your best judgment. You're just not using your best judgment right now because you're hurting and you're struggling with what you experienced in the past. And you did take some time to rest, but it does not appear that you fully healed during that resting period. And so let me get let me get some more insight here for Cancer and why we got this Chariot reversed. What's Cancer doing? Okay. So Cancer, yeah, you're not waiting on your ships to come in. You feel like you've waited long enough, and so you're letting loose. You're doing you. You're going out and enjoying life. You're not going to stand here all day and wait on these ships. And now this makes sense because you put in so much into some sort of very stable connection in your past, possibly with an earth sign, and you just didn't see any reward from it. You just didn't see anything good come of it. And so now you're kind of in reckless energy. Showing out a little bit. Okay, let's see what's going to happen with this Tower reversed. So Tower reversed. So we did get Death in the reverse. I am seeing your Queen of Cups here. So you might possibly, because of the partying, because of the drinking that you might be about to do, and I'm not saying this is for everyone, Cancer. The every message isn't for everyone. So if this resonates with you, this is for you. But you might cause yourself to continue this cycle simply because you are not in the right headspace. And so instead of evolving here, you might need this Tower to happen. This Tower might have to happen in order for you to experience growth. And so you might do something to keep yourself from experiencing that Tower, and in doing so stunt your growth. All right, Spirit, can I get some more clarity here on Death and the Tower? Yeah, so you're just worrying yourself to death about the end of this situation, the end of this relationship here with this potential Virgo. And because you're worrying so hard, you might end up doing something that causes some major conflict. And in this conflict, you will not be successful. Okay? And because of that lack of success with that conflict, and because of you keeping yourself up at night, you're going to stunt your growth here potentially and keep your Tower from taking place. Now, you do need your Tower to take place in order for you to grow, okay? So if you are partying, if you are numbing yourself to the pain here, take it from someone that has gone through divorce, all right? You have to feel it. You have to feel all of your emotions. If you don't feel the emotions, you won't be able to go through them. You have to go through the emotion to release it, okay? So if you don't allow yourself to experience the pain of whatever this is that you really need to release, none of these swords will come out. If you don't ever acknowledge that these swords are here, they will stay in you as you pretend everything's okay, and you will bleed out instead of healing. Okay, I want to get some insight on what the Nine of Cups looks like. So the Nine of Cups looks to you like what you lost. Okay, it looks like what you lost. So on a subconscious level, you were just really happy being in a relationship. You possibly were even married, because I do see the World card come up sometimes as a wedding ring. And so the Nine of Cups in your subconscious looks like you may be possibly even freeing yourself from these bonds from these bonds of this marriage. What else does the Nine of Cups look like for Cancer? Yeah, Cancer, your Nine of Cups looks like you getting a good brand new surprise, you stepping forward with someone maybe younger than your ex, maybe just more emotionally connected to you, maybe someone who matches your energy a little bit better. Okay, because water and earth, that's an interesting combination. I'll just say it like that. Yeah, it also it also looks like your ex suffering. Okay, it also looks like your ex suffering. So Cancer, you've got some malicious things going on in your subconscious. You want your ex to suffer. You don't want them to succeed here. I did get the Queen of Pentacles earlier, just at the bottom of the deck, and so I'm seeing the King of Pentacles in reverse here now. The Queen was in reverse as well, so I am seeing that if you were messing with an Earth sign, you just want them to suffer. This might have been a Capricorn, this might have been a Taurus, okay? This might have been a Virgo. You you don't want them to benefit from all the hard work that you put in, okay? So you might, I did see, we did get that justice there. You might be going through a divorce, and in that divorce, the things you're hoping for here, the things that would make you happy in this divorce, get that ring back. You want that ring back. You spent a lot of money on that ring and you want it back. Any little happy surprise, like them having to pay alimony to you, and you want to keep everything that you worked hard for. You might have signed a prenuptial agreement. Okay? So Cancer, you got some malicious ideas here, but they seem to be warranted. I mean, if you worked hard, if you put in a lot of effort, if you were the breadwinner here, if you gave this person your love and your cup and they messed it up, I don't blame you for wanting what's yours. Hey, do you, boo-boo? Let's see. So what's going on with the Strength reverse? So Strength reverse, you are definitely the kind of person who likes to be able to give. You like to be able to give, and maybe because of everything that's going on with you, because of the emotional turmoil that you experienced as you released this situation, you just haven't been able to give to anyone. And so you're feeling like you're not in your strength when you're not able to give to anyone on a material level or an emotional level, okay? It's an important part of who you are. All right, let's get two more. You're also feeling pretty stagnant. You're feeling like the reason why you don't have your strength is simply because the path that you were on was cut short. The path that you were on was stopped abruptly. And so it is really just kind of shaking you up on a mental level. You might be feeling like having one-night stands here. You might be feeling like you are just distraught and you're just rushing through with this angry kind of energy towards love, okay? And what's one more here for Strength reverse for Cancer? So yeah, Cancer, and that is, it's all about the heartbreak that you experienced. I know that we didn't initially get heartbreak cards, and you might have been thinking like, why is she going in this dark direction? It's because of the energy. It's because of the energy that I'm feeling and the things that I'm channeling through the words that I'm speaking here. So you went through some major heartbreak, okay? And that's why you don't feel strong. And it was with whatever this earth sign is here that you did take your love to. And you have considered in the past going back to this earth sign, but you just don't want them to benefit from everything that you've done as they put you through it. They put you through the ringer, and you don't want them to gain anything else from you. Let's see what this Four of Swords was about in the past here that it caused this whole situation to happen for Cancer. Well, Four of Swords energy caused this situation for Cancer here, Spirit. Cancer, you only got the Four of Swords. You only got some rest, finally some peace from the constant nagging of this earth sign because you walked away. Or they did. Somebody walked away and you finally were able to go to sleep at night. Okay? That's why you don't want them to have anything that you worked hard for, because they wouldn't let you rest. They wouldn't let you rest. Okay? Yeah, and in the past, you were really focused on losing them. You were really just focused on the loss of everything that you had accomplished with them, accumulated with them. You were just really focused on losing, you know, the love that you had invested in. And so that's part of why you had to walk away. And that's why you needed the rest. Because the rest enabled you to see that you did still have 2 cups left there. You hadn't lost it all, okay? Let's get one more here for Cancer in the past with this Four of Swords energy. So Cancer, yeah, and you were dealing with someone who caused you to lose your passion, okay? Caused you to lose your ability to move forward, all right? Made it really difficult for you whenever you went home. You just felt really angry. They might have been pretty immature. This might be their energy, okay? Either way, there was definitely someone young involved that was very upset. You might have a teenage child here that is showing up this way, and maybe you realized that you had to walk away from this person because it was causing your child to be in pain. Okay. All right, I do want to get some more insight on this Knight of Pentacles for Mr. King of Cups here. So this Knight of Pentacles is looking like a decision that you had to make. You definitely might be involved with someone new, but it also might be speaking to your decision to pull back your energy. You don't want to jump headfirst into a foolish situation, okay? And so that might be why this is crossing over you today, because you ultimately have to make a decision as to whether or not you are going to give your love again to this earth sign, or if you are going to, you know, chalk it all up to being a foolish choice if you do. I want to get one more here. I want to get one more for Cancer concerning this Knight of Pentacles. All right, Cancer, and it is judgment time. So it is time for you to make that decision and use your best judgment. And you have the divine stepping in here. You have the divine, you have your guardian angel stepping in here to help you to make that decision. You are going to make the decision that is best for you here, Cancer. Whether or not you go back to this person, you are going to make a decision that is leading towards your growth, okay? You might, in the future, experience stepping backward after you make this choice. You might, in the future, feel like maybe you rushed a little bit into making this choice simply because of the proceedings of the divorce, okay? But you have ultimately made the decision. You have ultimately started the process. And you are deciding to choose you. And that's why this reading is crossed over. That's why you are the challenge. You had to decide, and that's what this decision is. I'm just, you know, I'm having like an epiphany here myself. That's what this decision is. The 2 choices were you or love. Did you love yourself enough to be the fool in this relationship? Or did you not love yourself enough to be the fool in this relationship? Or do you love yourself enough now to, you know, make that judgment call and step away? You might decide to remain the fool. Okay? You might. Because we are seeing death here in the reverse in the future. We are seeing the Tower in the reverse in the future. So some of you may decide to continue worrying yourselves to death over this connection instead of taking a leap of faith. All right. I am going to pull some advice cards for you here, Cancer, because it does appear that you need a little bit of advice. And I don't say that, you know, callously or anything. It's just that I see that you are going through quite a bit of emotional turmoil and you have some big decisions here to make. And if you are going through a divorce and are self-medicating with alcohol, just know that there are other options. Counseling and therapy is a beautiful thing, and sometimes you just need to find an outlet for all of that pent-up rage and pain, you know. Spirit, may I have some advice for Cancer? May I have some advice for Cancer here? May I have some advice for Cancer, Spirit? For the September 7th through the 10th. So our first bit of advice is fluorite, natural beauty, and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you naturally, attractive and lovable inside and out. So Cancer, be true to yourself. Be true to who you are. God made you an incredible individual, okay? And make sure that you make the choices here in love that are true to you. If you weren't happy in this situation with this person in the past, don't accept anything less than what will make you happy here going forward in the future. Spirit, may I have 2 more advice cards for Cancer? Ooh. And Cancer, you got 3. Bonus. Okay. So our first is sodalite. Socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with groups of like-minded people. Healthy connections, okay? There's nothing wrong with partying. Let off some steam, Cancer. It looks like you work really hard here. Tiger's Eye. Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. Believe in yourself, Cancer. Get you some Tiger's Eye. That's what this is here. You see that? It's a protective stone. And it's good for healing the heart. Okay? God's working through you. The divine stepped in here with this judgment card, okay? So just know that you are supported, you are loved, you do have a support group that will be there for you throughout the healing process here. We have Amber next. Give it to God. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with these cards. They were basically stuck together. Give it to God. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, release this situation to God for healing and answers. Meditate. When people say meditate, understand that meditating is not just you sitting there saying, that's not what meditating is. Meditating is different breathing techniques. There's a beautiful book called Tapping the Power Within by Ayana Van Zandt. She speaks on different meditation techniques in that book, different breathing techniques in order to cleanse your energy, to release negative energy from yourself. It might be something good to invest in here, okay? You can get it downloadable on Kindle. And then we have gold, and I don't get paid for any of this. I'm just saying that's a really good book to read. Gold, divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. So again, like I said before, the divine is stepping in here to help you, Cancer. Don't drown yourself in anything that will numb you simply because you won't be able to receive the messages from the divine. When we do participate in some things, it does dampen our connection abilities to connect to the divine. So there's nothing wrong with drinking. Don't do it to the point where you miss out on your message, okay? All right, Cancer, that's all I have for you today. If you did like this message, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the like button. Give me a comment if you would like to. If there's any, topics or subjects or questions that you would like for me to touch on in my next video for you, you will be getting a video on the 11th. I am doing 3-day readings now for each individual sign, just so that I can stagger it out because of YouTube's limits on uploading. Okay, guys? I love you so much. Astro Bunny out.